We got
An iPad.
oh, wrong one.
It's an iPad.
1.5. Here we go. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Yitzi. And good morning, everybody. Honorable gentlemen. Page 141. Once upon a chassid, when sorrow breeds sorrow. Shortly before his demise, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai instructed his disciples to rejoice on the annual date of his passing. Consequently, the 33rd day of the Omer is universally celebrated with great joy and festivity. On this day, the saintly Arizal was accustomed to make pilgrimage to Rabbi Shimon's resting place in Meron, Rabbi Chaim Vital. So, if we're doing words, I think that's where we should do words from, so I'm going to go for it. Shortly, bravery. So the word, we'll just choose one word from this first paragraph, and that's it. One word, and then you can read or speak, whatever it is. So Yitzi, I miss you past few days. Welcome back. See you. And thank you for pushing. I figured out what I want to write a letter about, and the theme of it I want it to be is about how I learn from the students the most, and I admire students. I want to say how I think it's unbelievable at how you persevere.
Before and after. And it's when sorrow breeds sorrow. I don't even know what that means. Sorrow breeds sorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but I think it's I mean, I think that it's taught. I think like sorrow is like sad or something, or yeah. So I guess like, I mean, we're sad because everybody like all of Rabbi Akiva's students were fighting and like they all were respectful, but it was just like I I forgot what it is, but uh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Um, but um, but the reason why it's a happy day is because Rabbi Akiva, a holy rabbi, passed away onto this day, and we're supposed to rejoice and be happy and stuff like that. But I think that should be opposite too.
His. But yes, sorrow means to be sad, and means to bring more. So like sorrow breeds sorrow means that sadness brings to more sadness. When the excuse me, what are you doing?
Just sitting down comfortably.
All right. Among the eminent disciples of the Arizal was Rabbi Avraham the Levite, known for his fervent piety. Rabbi Avraham spent his time in constant mourning over the destruction of the Holy Temple, as if the tragedy had occurred that very day. Indeed, the Talmud declares that every generation of Jews who do not merit the rebuilding of the temple are blamed as though they had actually destroyed it. Jerusalemite Talmud, Yoma 1:1. In fact, the Arizal once revealed that his student was verily a reincarnation of the biblical prophet Yirmiyahu, who authored the Book of Lamentations. Hence, his soul was particularly sensitive to the pain of the temple's destruction.
Demise, knowing, although the Sol- Solomon Nehemiah Nachman blessing in customarily received in the Tisha B'Av service. Rabbi Avram read it uh, regardlessly 3 times a day, uh, uh, year round, even on the Shabbos and festivals when grief and behavement is stringently forbidden. He could not resist saying the mournful prayer. Lag Bomer was certainly no different. Nothing would deter him from expressing his anxious over the temple reigns. Um, I think that it's saying, I mean, it should be a sad day because Rabbi Akiva passed away, but it's a good day because no one died. So, but he died. So
Okay, I just gave him a receipt wall. I told her that his phone box is crap. And
his word is Rabbi.
that's basically what happened. I have to read
No word.
a Rabbi Seawald is, and it has. I told him it's disgusting, and yeah, and then walked out. I think Rabbi Smith was watching it out because he didn't want it to become a big thing, so that everyone wants to take their phone out. But basically, I don't think most teachers don't agree with it, and I think it has to get changed. Whether it's a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks left, it's still not right for what's happening. It's very wrong. Not and if they're gonna treat me like second class citizens, sorry, I'm gonna stand up for myself. I'm gonna stand up. I don't need to be belittled by Rabbi Seawald every second. So yeah, so that's what happened, and I'm back. Done with you. Attack. You don't appreciate my attack. A little bit. Semi. Okay, pass. That's okay.
Shimon. Naming. No, I didn't feel like that was an attack. It was like a hug. It was like it wasn't bad. I didn't feel attacked there, so not bad.
Appreciate it.
Not bad. I don't know if you finished that paragraph. Lag Ba'omer was certainly no different. Yeah, you
I
did.
did.
You did. You finished the paragraph. I'm gonna do the footnote over there. While relating the story, excuse me, do you not know how this works here? While relating the story, the Rebbe pointed out that in various original sources, Rabbi Avram was said to recite Nachem every day, which implies Shabbos and festivals as well. Later, he explained that this would hold true only according to the version that Rabbi Avram recited it during grace after meals. According to a more accurate rendition, however, for Yitzchak and Portal of Sfiras Aimer, chapter 7, Shara Kollel on Sfiras Aimer, chapter 12. He used to say it during the Amida prayer in the blessing of Tishkoin, by Yerushalayim, which is not part of the Shabbos liturgy. Nevertheless, the Rebbe explained the fact that he still recited on the intermediate days of the festivals indicates that he potentially would have done so on the Shabbos or actual festivals as well, and it was only due to minor liturgical technicality that he refrained. So, basically, this guy was very serious about it. It really hurt him at the place. It makes sense.
Oh, I mean, everyone was probably hurt that the base English was destroyed and stuff, but they realized, bar. Everyone was, I mean, yeah, everyone was sad. I guess this guy really took it seriously because everyone's like, okay, like if someone passed away, yeah, they're gonna feel sad for about a week or two or something, and or maybe like let's say a month. He's been with this guy for a very long time, his whole year, and maybe one whole month he'll be sad, and he won't be like he won't be functional and stuff because he's very sad. And after a month or something, the guy will be like, okay, now I'm gonna go back to my work and do all these things. This guy was really serious, and he really wanted to, like, he felt really bad. So yeah, it's just a fly.
Kill it.
Yeah. Pass.
That was just a question.
You have to figure out what your word is.
My word is Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's no, it's not Yochai. It's Bar Shi. Shi.
So what's the word for Yechai?
Isaac.
Fun.
You like that word I gave? Bar. Oh, thought you're like you didn't appreciate that word, bro. But you just don't want to talk to my turn. I'll grab that fly, shoot it with a gun. I think they're saying I can't do it. Why? Is it possible to shoot a fly? And we'll kill it. It'll be dead for its rest of its life. I'm surprised he hasn't come to this office here, this classroom yet. Whatever. No, why would I say that? Isaac, you went to mikvah today. What? You plan on going? Do you plan on going? What? Maybe. I just go like a little bit back. Can't do it because I'm not cool enough. But yeah, Isaac is. I don't even know why I'm talking like about this because I'm just in a different mindset.
Instructed. Following. One Lag BaOmer, Rabbi Avram accompanied his master to Meron in celebration of the festive day. After they completed their daily prayers, the Arizal turned to his disciple and reproached him. Why have you recited Nachem today? Rabbi Shimon does not tolerate any sorrow on his day of joy and has taken offense at your mourning. Wow. So, just to clarify, Rabbi Avram would say this every single day of the year. And on Lag BaOmer, the Arizal turns to him and says, how come you saying that on Rabbi Shimon's Lag BaOmer? And that he got offended. It's pretty rad. Because you can think about that. Think about Purim. Think about Yom Kippur. Rosh Hashanah. Yom Kippur anyways, they're doing different kind of mourning stuff. But Rosh Hashanah, Simchas Torah. I'm saying speak about any other day of the year. He didn't tell him that. But on Lag BaOmer, he tells him, like, why did you do that? I have a joke to say about a fly. I don't know how important it is, but maybe next turn I'll say my joke.
His was. It was his. Shortly thereafter, Rabbi Avram suffered great personal losses. When he approached his master for guidance, the Arizal explained that the misfortune came as a result of Rabbi Shimon's disapproval on Lag BaOmer. On Lag BaOmer, he relates, after we finish our prayers, Rabbi Shimon appeared to me standing above his thumbstone and said, tell your disciple Avram the Leviti that since he has insisted on saying, Nehemiah, comfort your people, today he shall soon be given yet another reason for which to be comfort. Rabbi Avram had learned.
Yeah, you're thinking about.
What was one?
Huh?
Which one?
What's my word?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What?
Can you just say it?
Could you say it?
Okay, I'm not gonna say a word.
This can't.
We're carrying
Which
on
word?
words. What?
Which one?
Discipled.
Disciple. Trump. It's disciple. Just thinking about how when is when is RBC gonna drive me crazy about my phone? Because I'm just thinking, like, do I actually need it? No, 100% no. I could totally give it in, and I have no problem giving it in if everyone gave it in. But why do I have to be different than everyone? Why? But I don't think the way he does his phone box is right. No one really needs their phone besides for maybe one or two students at most. So yeah, it's just it's gonna be fun. Oh, fine. Sorry, I just really need to do that. I thought you don't want to pay for tea. I've been offering you like the past weeks. Stop. You don't have to say it.
2. Direction. The Lubavitch. Oh, you're finishing off. Okay, Rabbi Avram had learned his lesson and resolved from then on to celebrate Lag BaOmer with appropriate joy and untainted spirits. So that's why the name of when sorrow breeds sorrow means, because he was mourning the temple, right, the base of the section of the base of Mikdash, on Lag BaOmer. So Rabbi Shimon basically said that because he was he insisted on saying Nachem on Lag BaOmer, soon he's going to have another reason for which to be comforted. That means he's going to suffer a personal loss. He doesn't say what the personal loss was, but he did have a personal loss in order that that he lives. No, I don't know. I think that there's different ways of doing things. A lot of times we have to deal with stuff even though we don't like it. I do it every day. I deal with things even though I don't like it. Like what people do, things that people do, or certain people that I don't appreciate. And it's part of... Is it fly on my shoulder?
Joke.
Oh, the joke. Okay, next time.
Take over.
Lubavitch Rebbe comments. The story is puzzled indeed. If no harm had ever befallen Rabbi Avram on the Shabbos and festivals, notwithstanding his incessant grief, why was Lag BaOmer any different? Missionary Zalman of Ladi once explained that there are some lofty souls for whom the all providing truth of God in a tangible reality. They were not affected by the destruction of the temple. Indeed, from the temple lives on in all in its glory. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai is one of godly knowledge and the divine truth that
is one such soul.
Consequently, his life cause was the imparting of God's knowledge, the divine truth that will undate the world in the era of Messiah.
Mordechai?
He's on mute.
More than high?
You're mute. I think I missed a word. I think I forgot to say my
More than high, it's your turn.
to rejoice.
So what's the word?
Rejoice was mine after that.
So what's the word? What do you saying for rejoice?
Happy.
Happy.
Okay, I have to get the thing.
I'm actually posting the thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
My
post.
phone's gonna die like in 5 minutes. So I have like 5 minutes.
All right, 5 minutes is okay. At least we got you for 5 minutes.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
I posted it, and we're
Okay.
on the third picture over there where it says the Lubavitch Rebbe comments. But tell me, when I say the word on, what's the first word that comes to your mind?
On.
Yeah.
Off.
All right, nice. So if you want to read, then you would read the last paragraph in the third page where it says the passing of Rabbi Shimon.
Okay. Yeah. The passing of Rabbi Shimon marked the communication of his earthly accomplishments. Every year on the date commemorating his passing, all of his efforts in bringing the world to this state are relived and intensified as explained. In Tanya, for this reason, he referred to his demise as a Halua Rabbah, a day of great celebration, and instructed his disciples to rejoice on that day. Indeed, the joy of Rabbi Shimon transcends all sadness, even the sadness of exile.
Wow. Okay, if you want to share something, say something.
Basically, what I learned from that is any hardship that you're going through, it is based on attitude and the way you look at it, and you can be positive and negative about it. And basically, on that, anything like any hardships, even the worst things, you can persevere through it. You can go through it. Huh? I think
You got another 20
yeah.
seconds?
Oh, I still have 20 seconds. Yeah. Basically, yeah. You can push through anything. Anything is possible. Even if you think it's not possible, it's possible. Trust me. Or don't even trust me. You don't have to trust me. Yep.
All right. Thanks, Morty.
Yeah.
Isaac, when you're talking about things that you don't like, I think you're talking about me. I feel amazing. That I think
What's your word?
the word is sleep.
No.
Let's see, what's my word?
What's your word?
Not looking good. E.
T-H-E.
What?
T-H-E.
Where?
The.
Oh, T-H. I thought you said P-H-E. The teacher, Isaac Khanid, said something amazing about me 2 minutes ago. Even though he might not think it's amazing. I think anything that comes out of Isaac Khanid is just love. That's it. No hate coming out of his mouth. It's like there's a like a filter there. Isaac, say something bad, and I will hear love. You know, yeah. So, blah 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 blah. Oh. I didn't like Isaac. What's so Isaac? What can I say?
Annual, consistent. Mordechai, good to see you. Thanks for sharing that. Very, very powerful. You know, like I didn't see it for a while, and then like you pop in, you just drop a bomb like that. So that's really strong. Okay. So it keeps reminding me. There's a joke about a fly, where these three apprentices of Kung Fu master Qin Huang Nong basically are going through their final test to see who is the most skilled with the sword. And I have the first guy gets up. Jon Snow gets up, and he lets the fly go in the air. He takes his sword and cuts it in half, slices it straight in half. Wow, amazing. Second guy gets up,
Jamie Lannister.
Jamie Lannister.
Before his time now.
He looks, cuts off both wings of the fly. The fly falls down. Wow, amazing. The last guy is Jewish. Gets up, fly goes in the. Oh, I'm out of time.
It's my turn. I can take my turn. 3, 33, 34.
Date.
3. Oh, day, night. As a student of the Holy Arizo, these concepts were certainly not forbidden, foreign to Rabbi Avram. Instead of feeling the pain, destruction of awe, to having shared in Rabbi Shimon's and salt joy, it was the time to stop mourning and participate in the grand Lag BaOmer celebration that shook the very heavens. Igros Kodesh, holy, Eptil, chapter, I don't know what this is, 26. Zohar, part 1, 218a. I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna pass.
More than high. Oh, your word. Your word is
The
of.
of
OF of.
Of?
Yeah.
What's the first word that comes to you, Sarah? Of. Tell me a word.
What?
What's the first word that pops in your head? Of. Of. You hear of, what do you think of?
I don't know.
Just one word.
I don't know.
One word. Just give me one word.
I don't know.
No. Tell me a word. Oh, is it my turn to talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't even realize. I have nothing to talk about, really. Except everyone freaked out in Game of Thrones, which I don't really watch, not really care of. And do you know there's a petition to remake the season, and it already has like over 1 million people that signed it. It's really sad how people devote their lives to some fantasy. I mean, I guess they really don't have any other things to devote their time to, but like, it's okay for them, I guess. Like, it's a little sad. Yeah, this is what I heard when everyone freaked out this week. It was like 3 days ago. Yeah, it's really sad. I don't know. This world is coming to an end. Yes. Next.
the
Thank you.
the
Pizza pie. Oh. Yes.
Duh.
No, it's his.
it's Coops.
It is. There's cars. So, first of all, maybe I should. Where I decide that petition? Because the last season was crap. Yeah. Isaac, I'd love for you to finish that joke, but I'm gonna wait for you to sit down before I pass. What?
You have to sit down and then you'll pass.
Could you grab me a drink, please?
Oh, snap, you're so loud.
You want a Gatorade?
Yeah. He's getting up to get me a Gatorade. I can't really grab it. Imagine if we can, like,
Like a kid
grab
out
it
of,
through the
like,
phone. Thanks. Yeah. Like,
That would actually be sick.
that would be cool.
Like,
Are we done?
No. It's Coop's turn.
Now I can pass. You finish.
Okay.
Okay, so what's my word? My
No, his
word
word-
is passing.
Omer. No,
Passing.
Omer.
No. Passing. Annual date of his passing. Passing. Sorry, but gas. Okay. So the end of the joke, right? So the guy, the Jewish, gets up. He's actually an old rabbi, and they let the fly go, and he takes out his sword and he goes, squish, 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 and the fly just goes away. And they look at him like, you missed. He's like, no. I gave him a circumcision. Anyways, that's the joke. So you reminded me because you're like, I'm gonna grab it, I'm gonna shoot it first. But if you grab it and then you shoot it, you're probably gonna hurt your hand. So you should not grab it and then shoot it. But my grandfather, he used to like if there was a bee, he used to grab the bee in his hand, and he would put his finger and squish it.
A bee?
A bee. I'm just telling you what happened. You asked a question, I want the story. Anyways, very powerful stuff. Very powerful stories. You just see how important it is to rejoice on Lag BaOmer. And yeah, more than high. Check out the story. Read the actual story.
Okay, my word is consequently. Love. So I was looking through, and it says, love your fellow as yourself, says Rabbi Akiva. This is a big principle of the Torah. And it says in the small print, don't forget that it is a big principle. Rabbi Akiva reminds us. So, it is indeed no kindness deed is concerned too small or insignificant, but every act of helping one's fellow is truly a big accomplishment. I was thinking like, yeah, this is a big principle of the Torah. Like, you should love everyone as yourself. Like, yeah, you'll get angry at people and you'll get angry at yourself because this happened. You're like, oh, I wish this never happened, stuff like that. But like, when people are like, oh yeah, I have my phone and stuff, I'm watching a video or something, like, yeah, I'm loving myself because I'm doing those things. And like, if there's a kid like behind you or something and he bumps into you, like, you would get angry right away. So like, you should like love him the way like you love yourself. So
Okay,
Morty?
Should we call it a day? Mordechai, you want to say something?
I say we can call it a day. I'll FaceTime you later for. I'm guessing you're having a bonfire tonight, right?
Oh yeah.
No time to
FaceTime you later.
All right.
But what's with love?
Mashiach now.
Mashiach.